It's alright.
Oh my god!
Yo guys, what is up? Moxie here in our Borderlands 3 video, and today is a awesome day. We finally got the details of Mayhem 2.0. We got the release date. We got news of the new modifiers, how the system's gonna work, new exclusive legendaries to the Mayhem modes, new action skill anointments, and a whole bunch of stuff. Today we're going to be walking through everything you guys need to know. If you already read this, maybe we'll catch some things that you guys missed and giving my overall opinions on it. Super excited. We have so much to talk about, so let's get right into it. Now, starting off at the very first thing is this is all starting April 23rd. April 23rd, we are getting the Cartel Event and Mayhem 2.0, both on the same day. It's going to be a crazy big day for Borderlands, and I cannot wait. Now, to activate Mayhem 2.0, it'll already be activated, but to activate your Mayhem modes, you still need to go to Sanctuary to activate it, but then to adjust it, you can use it through your Echo device. So if you're on Mayhem 4 and you're on Eden 6 and you want to go to Mayhem 5, you can simply do that in your EchoCast device, which is really cool. It will trigger a refresh, so you'll have to like save and quit basically, but you can do it in your Echo device, which is really cool. Now we're getting 25 new modifiers. They're each categorized as easy, medium, hard, or very hard. Easy modifiers are mostly helpful, like Big Kick Energy, which increases weapon damage, also increases its recoil and spread, and Galaxy Brain, which gives enemies larger heads so that they're easier to land crits on. Medium modifiers are such as Floor is Lava, which encourages you to keep moving at all times, and hard modifiers that spawn drones that heal and assist enemies. Now here's our Mayhem level table. Now this at first glance is a little bit confusing, so I'm just going to do a quick breakdown. So as you increase your Mayhem levels, enemies will get more health, but your weapons that drop in those Mayhem levels will also have more damage on them, and we'll get to that in a second. But so for this, you're always going to have an easy modifier. You're always going to have at least one easy modifier in whatever Mayhem mode you get to, and then as you increase the difficulty of your modifiers will go up. Now Mayhem 6 in above is when you are able to get exclusive Mayhem legendaries. So the new legendaries are going to be dropping from 6 to 10, and I think have different allocations. So like one gun will be Mayhem 6, another one will be like level 7. I'm sure you can get the other ones if you're at the highest, but just so you guys know. And 6 is going to be where we're first getting 4 modifiers. 7, not too much changing. 8 is when we get the first very hard modifier. Now we don't know what the very hard modifiers are. They say we'll find out for ourselves. But very hard at 8, 9, and 10. I'm super curious to what these very hard modifiers are. I really like the sound of everything else, so super curious about that. Now let's talk about the weapons. So the quality of weapons improve as you work your way up. Basically, a weapon's gonna have a label. If you get a Cutsman at Mayhem 2, it'll have like a label, Mayhem 2 Cutsman, that will have more base damage or better stats than the one that drops at 1. So as you work your way up, you'll get new weapons to help you do the harder difficulties. So eventually the goal would be to get every weapon as a Mayhem 10 drop. So yes, you will need to go out and get new gear, which is exciting. I'm really excited for it. Then we get to new Mayhem level exclusives, such as the SANDHAWK. Now the SANDHAWK was one of my, if not my favorite weapon from Borderlands 2. It was a legendary blue SMG, that fired in burst mode, that shot little like SANDHAWK pattern waves that did a crazy amount of damage. Now it is returning as a automatic sniper rifle, so not sure how that's going to play out, but I'm interested to see how this goes. Fire a line of 9 bullets that mimic the way a hawk flaps its wings. So we are getting the SANDHAWK back just as a sniper rifle. And that's basically it for Mayhem 2.0. So you're going to get new modifiers, new weapons. They mentioned the SANDHAWK here, but they also said that we're getting 8 new legendary weapons from certain bosses only when playing at Mayhem 6 or higher. So Mayhem 6 or higher. I don't know if it's like 6, 7, and 8. Like you need to be at least on 8 to get this, but at least level 6 or higher. And the SANDHAWK is one of them, which means that we could get more returning weapons. Maybe the rest ones will be all new, but super excited about that. And then next up, we have the Revenge of the Cartels. Now, this is coming on the same day. It's going to run from April 23rd to June 4th, and we're getting an all-new area, new enemy types, limited time challenge, and of course, tons of gear, including new legendaries and anointments. Now, they did give us a little sneak peek at these anointments that we're about to get to. So, basically, how I'm reading it and understanding it is basically you're going to kind of the way that Heck worked is you're trying to get to Villa Ultraviolet and you're going to kill enemies until Maurice opens up a portal. Then you can go to Villa Ultraviolet, which then you'll fight a gang boss, which is very cool. So there's different gang bosses, and every time that you go to Villa Cartel, or Villa Ultraviolet, sorry, all the new names is confusing, you'll battle through the distinct gangs, and you encounter their different bosses, and each time it'll be different, because when you kill the gang boss, a new gang replaces it. And you're going to get new rewards from doing this. Now, this I really made me super interested. Probably one of the more interesting things is you'll be lucky enough to find gear with new anointments that trigger bonuses when you first activate your action skill. On action skill start, not on action skill end. This is a big change. We're getting new anointments that are ASS instead of ASC. Trigger things that, like, I don't know how this is going to work with. It could trigger, like, when you phase grasp a many. Currently with Amara, you have to fake grasp beforehand. Otherwise, you don't get all the damage when you want to shoot at them while they're in the orb, because it only ends after you kill them. So that's going to be really cool, maybe possibly for phase grasp. Flak fadeaway. Your anointments weren't starting until, like, your last shot of fadeaway. Now you should have your anointment up for all of your shots in fadeaway. When you activate Gamma Burst, you're going to have anointments. I don't know how this is going to work for Iron Bear, but maybe when you action skill start is going to have anointments that increase Iron Bear's damage. That could be really crazy. On Zane, you're actually going to have things that you could action skill start with, like Clone, with Drone, with Shield, because Zane's not great at action skill end effects. That's why Sentinel Cryo's top tier for him. So I'm super excited about anointments that trigger when you first activate your action skill. And then we're also getting new legendary weapons in this. New legendary assault rifle that shoots an auto-firing copy of itself, targeting whatever you're looking at. Looks pretty dope. We're getting new heads and skids, new echo cast, new weapon trinket, new room decoration, new head, and new skin by completing challenges. And this will all be done through Maurice. I am so excited for this. This is going to be a absolutely crazy day for Borderlands, guys. I am genuinely so excited. I'm curious to what your guys' thoughts are. A lot of people, just to go over my quick thoughts, a lot of people are really scared or were cautious about this Mayhem 2.0 because I heard from a lot of people that they were comparing it to OP levels. I think it's going to be different. It doesn't sound like, we don't know it yet, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be too crazy. It doesn't sound like your Mayhem 6 weapons are going to be unviable at Mayhem 7. I think, and you can trigger it. You don't have to do a trial or whatever, or a Digistruct peak to get from one Mayhem level to the next. You can swap between them easily. You can find your comfort zone. You could go right to Mayhem 10 and then not have to worry about farming all these things. We're going to have a ton of new modifiers. Another cool thing to to mention is that the modifiers don't re-roll when you save and quit. So you won't just be saving and quitting to re-roll. Modifiers, that is an awesome change because you just kind of have to deal with them, which is another exciting gameplay change. Overall, I cannot wait. I'm curious to what you guys think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, be sure to leave it in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!